I think he's going to look terrible. I mean, I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now. All we've seen from Michael Bloomberg is this manufactured version of Michael Bloomberg. Anyone at this table would look phenomenal if you had hundreds of millions of dollars spent on your behalf that have been put together by pollsters and campaign consultants. And the challenge is, anytime we've seen this unfiltered version of him, which we have in recent days, whether it's the comments about farmers, whether it's talking about how there's this cohort of Black and Latino males who don't know how to behave in the workforce, the comments about stop and frisk, he looks terrible. And so I think the challenge for Michael Bloomberg is when you actually see this unfiltered version of him, and it's not this manufactured version.
But, Tom, is the flip side of that, he can only go up. I mean, expectations for his debate performance, as Lisa lays it out, pretty darn low.
Well, we'll see. I mean, the bad news for Michael Bloomberg is he's going to get it from left and right. He's going to have Bernie Sanders attacking him for trying to buy this election. He's going to get it from Klobuchar and Buttigieg on the right for some of his policies. But the good news for Bloomberg is that it's going to be all about Michael Bloomberg. I mean, he's going to be the center of attention. And if he manages to acquit himself well in this debate and parry those attacks and impress voters, then I think that'll be a boost to his campaign. If he doesn't, if he comes up poorly, if he comes off badly in responding to these folks, we might see the Bloomberg, the boomlet, lose a little bit of steam.
Final thought on that. I want to move forward on to Donald Trump.
I just want to say I'm actually glad we've gotten to this place, right? Because I actually think a fight between Bloomberg and someone like Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, is actually the fight the Democratic Party deserves to have. And I've been waiting for it to actually happen this entire primary season, which is two very distinct, different visions of where the country should go. So I'm hopeful that we'll actually get into that, because we haven't really had that. Most of these people agree pretty fundamentally. Bloomberg and Bernie Sanders could not possibly be more different in terms of the vision for the party, and I think we're going to actually see that. And look, Bloomberg has a real opportunity here. He's been very smart to skip these early primaries because he's avoided a lot of scrutiny, and now he's going to get it, so we'll see if he's actually ready for it or not.
I want to move on to where Blake Berman left off at the White House. Kevin McCarthy was on Ingram Angle last night making the point that California's just gone too far left. The president sees an opportunity there to drive a red wave. Here's Kevin McCarthy last night.
The pendulum has swung too far. These Democrat policies have made homelessness the #1 issue. And our governor is only taking us further down.
So that was Kevin McCarthy making the point. Governor Schwarzenegger, he gave the president a lot of credit for what he's done so far. He tweeted this last Friday. Everyone knows the president and I have our disagreements, but I want to thank you for sending Secretary Carson to our homelessness summit. We've only solved this if everyone works together. This issue is bigger than all of us. Now it's time for action. Tom.
Well, look, Donald Trump is not going to win California. I don't think anybody's under any illusions. But he is, I mean, it's a very bifurcated state, and he is very popular in the red parts of that state. I think the biggest news from his visit to California is this fundraiser by Larry Ellison of Oracle, right? A big, Silicon Valley tech titan who is stepping up and having this fundraiser for him. He's taking a lot of heat for it, but I think that does sort of indicate that there are folks out there that are willing to come forward and support Trump now that might not have been.
They might be worried about Bernie Sanders getting the Democratic nomination. Absolutely. And instituting, pushing these socialist programs, Lisa, but also Tom's right. President probably not going to win California, but he's got a rally coming up in a couple days in Nevada, for example, which is still a state very much up for grabs.
Well, yeah, but if you look at California, it's not necessarily about the presidential election. You have 7 seats that Republicans lost in 2018 that they would like to recapture heading into 2020. So it's also about those congressional districts as well, rallying the troops in those districts. Also, in elections and campaigns, it's important to paint that contrast. And if you want to look at a state where liberal policies have just destroyed areas like Los Angeles, San Francisco, when you look at what's happening among the homeless populations, literally medieval diseases resurfacing, look no further than those cities. If you want to look at things like sanctuary policies, painting that contrast between lawlessness on issues like immigration, look at California. So it's an important state for President Trump to say, hey, look, this is what Democrats want to do to the country, and this is what I want to do to the